So thank you for joining me, and let's do it.
What is good, peeps? What is good? What is good? What's up, peeps? This is St. Low coming at you again. And I'm here on July 2nd. Okay, we just got the P. Diddy, what do you call it? P. Diddy. It's spelled P. Diddy. Is it P. Diddy or is it just Diddy? I'm gonna say Diddy. Listen, I'm driving, folks. D-I-D-D. Diddy. Diddy trial. Okay. So, the verdict is in, people. Here we go. Check it out. Let's see. Here we go.
Time to check your phone. Here's what to look for.
Try again.
I'm Eva Pilgrim. Thanks for streaming with us. The high-profile Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking and racketeering trial now in its final stage. Prosecutors presenting their closing arguments today. This after more than 6 weeks of testimony.
5 days. Okay, 5 days ago. All right, we gotta go to today. Okay, so hold up.
On count one, the racketeering conspiracy charge, Sean Combs has been found not guilty.
Fuck yeah, he's not guilty. This motherfucker's not a kingpin. Everybody knew that shit. He was a sex freak. Come on, man. So these motherfuckers, they was trying to pin anything on him. And don't get me wrong, I never liked P. Diddy, okay? Never did. I always thought he's kind of suspicious. You understand what I'm saying? Kind of suspicious. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, well, anyway, there was some deaths, you know what I'm saying, that he was, I'm not saying he was involved in, but he was always around. You understand what I'm saying? So I never liked him because of that. Because they didn't really have enough. Nobody was questioning him like, hey, he works for you, right? And now he's dead, and you guys weren't driving together, nothing. He was in the car in front of him. You made sure he didn't have any, you told his security detail they had off today. You understand? Stuff like that. So I always thought it was suspicious. I knew he was, I just felt like he was a rat. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they're trying to get this guy on the sex stuff, it's almost like, dude, everybody knows Hollywood's full of hookers. The president fucked a hooker. You know what I'm saying? So we already know there's hookers, in Hollywood, okay? So even if he had a hooker, like, why are you after him? You know what I'm saying? We know that if you go to these Hollywood parties, you know that they have these Hollywood parties, that, they have drugs out for everybody. Look at Johnny Depp. All you gotta do is look at him. You can tell, like, this motherfucker's been doing party after party. You understand what I'm saying? You don't get that fucked up just from doing your own shit in your own house. You get that fucked up by being at fucked up parties. You know what I'm saying? With all types of drugs. So that was my thing. I didn't like the way they're just targeting him. Like, okay, let's get him because he kicked the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now, for everybody that says, "Oh, that's wrong, he kicked her," yeah. Would I had kicked her? No. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know what this girl did either. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, put it this way. Let's just say he was in the shower, butt-ass naked. You understand what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, boo, I'll be back. She goes through his shit, right? Takes his condom out of the garbage. Bitches do this, right? And tries to squeeze the nut out of the condom and try to get pregnant by it. But he put hot sauce in the condom, so now you burning. And now you running down the hall, and then he sees why you screaming, and then he noticed that you was in his garbage can to get his nut from the used condom to get yourself pregnant so you can get child support. And now he comes running down the hallway like, oh, no, you don't, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't really know the precursors of him coming down that hallway. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that that was the case. And I'm not saying, even if it was the case, I'm not saying it's okay to run down a hallway butt-ass naked and kick a bitch. But what I am saying is, if that happened, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. That's all I'm saying. So you can't just say motherfucker's a criminal because he kicked a bitch. That's all I'm saying. And you gotta keep in mind, this girl, if he was treating her so bad for all these long years, she was not, what do you call it? She was not a prisoner. You know what I'm saying? That's not enough to send a motherfucker to jail for racketeering, okay? So that's some bullshit right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't like, listen, if he did something wrong, get him on the shit he did. Don't make up shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you gotta keep in mind, it's not about if it's right or wrong, if you agree or if you don't agree. That's the problem with Americans today. That's the problem with us today. We always, just because we think someone's right or we're right and someone else is wrong, we think we have the right to be an asshole about it. The question is not if we agree or if we don't agree. The question is, how much of your check would you like to spend to take this nigga to court? You know what I'm saying? How much of your check would you like to waste to get rid of all the Mexicans? How much of your check would you like to spend? Would you like to take out of your check to make this shit happen? That's what people don't understand. They're just looking at, you know, yeah, get them, yeah, Mexicans, blah, 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 blah. But it's just like, who's paying for this shit? And all the stuff, all the stuff that they spend money on, keep in mind, that's your money. That is your money. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't fuck with Mexicans and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna say, okay, I'll work an extra 10 years to pay for this shit? That's really what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? So all of these people that are racist and they're thinking, okay, this isn't gonna affect us. It's affecting you because we still have to pay for this shit. You understand what I'm saying? You still have to pay for it. So that's what we don't, you know, I'm going off on a tangent. Yes. So keep that in mind. Did we want to spend our money to prosecute this nigga for fucking bitches with baby oil? That's fucking gay. We should not be spending our money on other, you know what I'm saying, to judge somebody's baby oil usage, okay? Now, if you want to get them into other shit, great, I'm all for it. But the made up shit is just like, come on, man. That's some gay, penile inferiority complex. That's what that shit is. So, but let's listen to this shit. Hold up, 5 minutes.
Guilty of racketeering conspiracy. Perhaps on count one, the racketeering conspiracy charge, Sean Combs has been found not guilty. Not guilty of racketeering conspiracy. Perhaps the most complicated charge for the jury to understand. The count one had provided for a number of predicate acts, but the jury does not have to get into that because they have found Sean Combs not guilty of leading a criminal enterprise.
My nigga, we knew that. Come on, man. All these motherfucking little dick motherfuckers getting my nerves. Let's go. Here we go.
Not guilty of racketeering conspiracy. They will now move to the other 4 counts, 2 of them on sex trafficking and on and we have not guilty now on count 2, which was sex trafficking of Cassandra Ventura. Sean Combs has been found not guilty of sex trafficking when it comes to his...
Of course. She was fucking. Listen, did you see her on the red carpet? This girl was posing, okay? This bitch wasn't no prisoner. She was posing, chilling. And she got him on, what she just walked away with like 30 million for getting kicked. He kicked me, got 30 million. You understand what I'm saying? So she already got paid. So why you trying to, what do you call it? What the fuck they do to Jesus? I forgot the name of it. They did something. They persecuted that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You gonna persecute the nigga? He already got 30 million. You know what I'm saying? How many of you bitches got kicked for free? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. $30 million. My ass. Hang on.
Former girlfriend Cassie Ventura. There was a real debate.
And then, remember when they said girlfriend? They didn't say prisoner. Former prisoner. They said girlfriend. All right, here we go.
The jury heard over the course of the last 2 months about consent and coercion and the complications of this.
Coercion. They basically were saying that because he said, if you don't lick my balls, I'm not gonna pay for your rent. That's coercion. Oh, he said he wasn't gonna pay for my rent. Really? So every time there's a contractual agreement, if you're at your job and they say, okay, if you don't do these dishes, we're not gonna give you a check. That's coercion. That's coercion. I can't even say the word. Coercion. I'm saying, come the fuck on, man. That is a grown person making a decision going, listen, I want my rent paid, so I'm sucking balls. You know what I'm saying? That's business as usual. Come the fuck on, you fucks.
Deciding when an 11-year relationship between Combs and Cassie Ventura may have become a criminal one, and the jury decided it was not criminal sex trafficking when Sean Combs committed what his attorneys freely admitted was domestic abuse.
Hang on. Who is the prosecutor? Who is the prosecutor? Because that's really what you want to know. Who is the prosecutor? Just the plain fact that you brought this to the Justice Department and you decided to prosecute that tells me a lot about the prosecutor right there. That tells me that's the type of guy that likes butt plugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, come the fuck on. Cause he fucked a bitch? Cause he had money and paid for a bitch? Look at Trump. Trump has never seen pussy that he didn't have to pay for. Come on now. And you're gonna say, oh yeah, let's prosecute it. You know what I'm saying? He's paying for pussy? Come the fuck on, man. That's what makes the world go round. That's why everybody's trying to get paid for it. People are trying to get paid to pay for pussy. That's it. So you might as well arrest us all now before we get the money. Come the fuck on.
As you saw in that video, he has been found not guilty now on racketeering conspiracy, not guilty on sex trafficking of...
Look at that picture. My nigga. Look at him. He's like, yeah. Oh, now you know he need to make a song about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Try to catch me dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty. Shit, you dumb motherfuckers. That'd be the first. I'm like, you dumb motherfuckers. You wasted taxpayer monies on this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and the crazy thing is, they kept him in jail for this whole fucking time. He didn't get that time back. So that means you blame a motherfucker for some dumb shit, you accuse him, and then treat him like he just stormed the Capitol. Like, you ain't getting out of jail until this goes to court because you're a flight risk. Like, it's that serious. Like, you raided this nigga's house and you didn't come up with shit? You didn't come up with a goddamn thing. You raided all through his house, got your fucking sweaty fingerprints on shit. You was all on the news like you was fucking cleaning up crime. Meanwhile, there's real fucking crime out here. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I ain't even talking about real crime. Cause see, I don't even think people understand what real crime is. Real crime is not the shit you see. Real crime is the shit you don't see. The shit that people get away with. That's the real crime. You know what I'm saying? All that shit's happening at the top, not at the bottom. All the motherfuckers getting off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what they call it? Pedophilia? It's okay. As long as you got more than $1 million, yeah, it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? All those motherfuckers. As long as you got more than $1 million, nobody gives a fuck about those kids. They're like, keep fucking them. We don't see shit. You know what I'm saying? You never know when I want to do it. That's how the law is looking at pedophilia. You understand what I'm saying? They're fine. Let's go after a nigga for fucking somebody and ask for baby oil. Come the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers. Woo! Alright, here, let's go.
Cassie Ventura, he has been found guilty on count 3. Transportation for the purposes of prostitution. He has also been found guilty on count 5.
Transportation for the purpose of prostitution. Okay, so what this is what I do know. He didn't pick him up. He did not pick them up. We know that much, okay? So the transportation, that just sounds like some bullshit. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like the judge forced them to get him on that. Cause that sounds like bullshit. Like, come on. Every time someone gets a prostitute, okay? I'm talking like a high-end prostitute, Okay, I never tried it, but my whole point is just saying, whatever the fee is, that includes the travel. Okay. For one, for two, listen. For two, if you ever watched a porno, right? All them bitches don't live in a town of the studio, okay? That means they had to get there. That means the studio had to pay for them to get there, okay? That means they fucked them. You know what I'm saying? Now, what makes it, what differentiates it from a crime and not a crime is just the video. Because now they're paying for their acting skills. They're paying for the video. They're paying for the filming of fucking. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that what this nigga did? Because he, not only did he fuck him, he filmed it. So, you like, nigga, I paid for the transportation to film fucking. Not fucking. But to film fucking. You understand what I'm saying? And that should have been... So he got off on that too, but I'm pretty sure the judge was like, we gotta get this nigga on something. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasted everybody's fucking time. So just, I mean, that's like charging a motherfucker for paying for Uber Eats. You paying for Uber Eats to transport the McDonald's to your house. You know what I'm saying? You're paying for the food, you're paying for the transport. You know what I'm saying? So they're just paying to get the shit that they paid for. Like, come on, fuck on. That's some bullshit. Hold up.
5. Transportation for the purposes of prostitution. These charges...
Transportation to the purposes of video recording, of filming. The nigga filmed. That's the thing that should have got him off of that right away. That'd be the first thing I say when I get in front of a microphone. And then I would say, don't stop, can't stop. Nah, I wouldn't say that because you know these little dick motherfuckers gets mad. You know what I'm saying? And what I would say if I was him is like, listen, I understand you little dick motherfuckers is mad. But keep in mind, my dick is not that big. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can leave me the fuck alone today. My dick is the smallest dick people that you've ever want to see. The smallest dick. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can save your fucking taxpayers' money and get some of these pedophilia motherfuckers that go to these other countries and fuck these 10-year-olds. Get those motherfuckers. Hold up.
Carry a maximum penalty of up to 10 years in prison, so we do have a split verdict. Sean Combs has been found not guilty of racketeering conspiracy.
10 years in prison? That's gonna be, they're gonna just give him the light. I mean, he's Trump's friend anyway. So all those MAGA people, y'all could just put your thumb up your ass and be mad because he's black and he's getting off. But that's Trump's friend and he's definitely gonna get off on that. It's gonna be time served. You know what I'm saying? Time served, bitches.
Conspiracy, not guilty of sex trafficking Cassandra Ventura, but he has been found guilty on 2 counts of transportation for the purposes of prostitution. And we're waiting for one more count, the sex trafficking of Jane. And just now the jury has decided that Sean Combs is not guilty of sex trafficking his former girlfriend who testified under the pseudonym Jane. So
my nigga is yo. If you want to get the motherfucker, get him for some shit he did. Don't start making shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come the fuck on. Like, do we have that much money? Do we? We give y'all motherfuckers that much money. You have all this money to just start chasing motherfuckers on fucking random fucking... Oh, man. You know those... that prosecutor was gay. That's the guy to do the pegging. You know what I'm saying? Before he gets the girl, he tells her to fuck him in the ass first. Fucking faggot. Alright, hold on.
The jury has now believed that the relationships that Sean Combs had with his former girlfriends, Cassie
I do not like this motherfucker, Puffy. Woo! And that's another thing. People, like when you criticize things that Trump's doing, and you talk to people that's from MAGA, these motherfuckers be like, they're not listening to nothing you say. They be like, oh, you're just a hater, just a hater. I'm like, nah, I like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, he's like your old uncle. Don't give a fuck about nothing, keeps it real. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, he's a bigot, fuck it. That's just what it is. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So I like him. My whole thing was just saying that, can the country survive the motherfucker? That was my thing. That was my fear. And they're like, oh, he's not gonna do it. And it's like, maybe he's not gonna do it. But the real question is, could he do it if he wanted to do it? And we know this shit is flimsy. Now people starting saying this shit was flimsy. You know what I'm saying? You broke apart America in fucking 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? This shit was fucking flimsy. So that's what we were worried about. But when you talk to Trump voters, MAGA people, they just brush you off. Oh, you're a Trump hater. That's what that is. It's like, yeah, okay, motherfucker. Listen to what I just asked you. You know what I'm saying? But they don't address nothing that you asked them. They go, oh, what about Biden? What about Biden? What about Biden? What about the Indians? What about the Indians? You know what I'm saying? Like, come the fuck on. Like, we're not talking about Biden. Biden's not the president. You know what I'm saying? What we're saying is, if we don't have no money, and we're getting all these debts, and you want to increase the debt and all this other stuff, why would you have a $45 million birthday party that nobody went to? You know what I'm saying? That shit is whack. And if you're MAGA or not MAGA, just the math alone is like, yo, motherfucker, whose money are you fucking wasting? Did you pay for that out of your own purse? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers, his dick is so far up on these motherfuckers' throat, they can't even say that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, he's alright. He's alright. You know what I'm saying? Treating that motherfucker like he's Joseph Smith or some shit. Like, come on, get off his dick. And that's all I'm saying. Like, some things they're good. Some things that bad, you know what I'm saying? Respond to that shit. Don't say, what about Kamala Harris? She was a nincompoop. Like these, and see, this is the thing about Trump voters. And this is the thing about Trump. He knows these motherfuckers are dumb as fuck. He knows they're dumb as fuck because he said it in more words. He said it in less words. What did he say? He said, listen, even if I go down the street and shoot somebody in the face, these dumb motherfuckers are still not gonna leave me. You know what I'm saying? They're still not gonna abandon me. Because they're dumb. You know what I'm saying? He said that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't give a fuck what I do. They are not listening. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because they're dumb. I'm stringing these dumb motherfuckers along. You know what I'm saying? You should never follow a party. Never follow a label. Just talk about what's right and wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker's he's not fucking Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? He's not Farrakhan. He's not Joseph Smith. Say what the fuck he did. If someone asks you, like, do you think that's wrong or right? Just say, I don't agree with that, or this makes sense because of this. For instance, one of the things that makes sense, he had said, I know this is about Diddy, but check it out. He had said they want to prevent abortions. At first, I was against it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, that's some fucked up shit to tell women what to do. But at the end of the day, women do that to everybody else. You get a girl pregnant and you be like, listen, I want you to have it. They be like, fuck what you want, nigga. You shouldn't have had sex with me. And they're basically saying, the Republicans are basically saying the same thing. Fuck, if you didn't want to have an abortion. Oh shit, damn, I gotta catch that call. If you don't want to have an abortion, you fucking shouldn't have fucked. That's what women were fine with until the Republicans said that shit. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. But the one thing that I do understand is what I agree with, in terms of that sex, because of abortions, is our birth rate is going down. You know what I'm saying? So if you have too much control over, no, I'm not gonna have a baby, then our birth rate goes down, and we have a threat of what do you call it? Of our existence as a species if people stop having babies. So keep that in mind. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to go over that real quick before I went to Walmart. So my man got off. I'm happy for that. I don't like the motherfucker, and I think they should have went after this motherfucker on Biggie Smalls or his wife, his ex-wife, and all these other motherfuckers. Not this made-up bullshit. All right, peeps. This is St. Law. I'm out. Peace! Ooh.